안녕하세요. You're listening to 4 from On One podcast.
Welcome back to 4 from On One podcast. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Gio.
Merry Christmas, Keeg. Merry Christmas, Hyukjun.
Merry Christmas.
And how is everyone's Christmas going? Are we building up nicely? How's the weather in Chicago?
My God, we're gonna get hit with a blizzard. The
Yeah,
next couple
same.
days. You saw that, right? Everybody's talking about it. So we're kind of anticipating that. We don't know if it's going to really affect our holiday gathering this upcoming weekend. It might just be the four of us. Everybody might just stay inside due to the conditions. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. It just kind of passes.
And Hyukjun, Korea's Seoul's getting quite a bit of snow too, yeah?
Yeah, it's snowing like every 2 days. It's crazy. So the weather forecasting just said that it'll be like 15 centimeters of snowing for tomorrow.
That's a lot.
So, yeah.
You should get out to the ski mountains.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
Dangerous. Stay inside. Don't break a leg.
So today we're going to do our Christmas podcast. We're going to do a bit about what we do in our different countries. And then we're also going to do a Home Alone trivia. I love the Home Alone movies, but let's see who knows.
You know.
Let's see who knows the most about Home Alone.
Okay.
All
right. Let's start off. Gio, how's family Christmas in Chicago? How does it go?
All right. So it's actually really nice. This year's gonna be a little bit different, but some of my cousins and family still hold the tradition of making tamales. As I probably mentioned this maybe a year ago, I think we were talking about the holidays. So sometimes my cousins will get together and they'll make not even dozens. I have a cousin who makes well into like the 200 range. Like she makes like 200 to 300 tamales every single year. I don't think our family's gonna do it this year because usually we used to get together and just kind of binge down on all this food. Other times, a couple of my aunts would make the pozole. I believe I sent you the photo before with the beans and the soup and the broth. That's something that's a tradition of ours to make. This year, we're just going to keep it simple. We're just going to go with some finger foods, some wings. We're hosting a little Christmas party here at my parents' place. So again, we're going to be inviting some of my relatives over, just keeping it small. One thing we do every single year is have a secret Santa. Do you guys do this with your family or your friends as well?
I think we might be doing it this year, actually.
Yeah. So we did it. We also drew, put our names in a little hat, took them out. I put 3 things that I wanted. The first one was a Cubs hat, Chicago Cubs hat.
Yeah.
Or just like a hat that has like the Chicago flag on it, or just has Chicago in like cursive. That'd be nice. Another thing I wanted was a Zippo hoodie, either again Chicago or the Cubs. And then the last one I wanted was just a cardigan because it's freezing over here, and I don't have cardigans in Korea. So that's
what are you going to drink? What are you going to drink, Gio? What's your cocktail choice? What are you going to have?
I like eggnog with a little bit of Baileys.
Eggnog.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Very American eggnog. Yeah.
Shit. Why? What's wrong with that? I love that stuff. It's
I only had it when I was in Canada, but I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, eggnog and Baileys.
Actually, I think on the cruise ship sometimes they served eggnog too. So that was my only. I don't know if we have it here in Korea. Do you have it?
I had it in Korea once, and the only reason why I was able to purchase it was a colleague of mine was in the military, so he got on base for me.
Oh.
Damn, I just want access to it 24/7.
Yeah,
I would buy bundles upon bundles of it.
Yeah. And Hyukjun, Korea, I know your family's religious. What do you guys get up to over Christmas? Do you have the presents, or do you do more the religion side of Christmas?
So as a grow up in Christian families, it's not about the present and it's about the baby Jesus. It's about the the religious things. Yeah. So like being a like church kid, I do the acting, and then some like when I grow up it became like singing and dancing, and then the like band kind of thing as well.
Yeah.
So there is like preparing performance for like whole 2 like month to prepare this kind of like Christmas theme performances in the church. Like, we do the drama, we do the singing, we do the, what do you, it's not a caroling, but
I like
uh,
caroling. I've always wanted to do it. Like
it's
go
it's
outside,
it's a
do
similar with
something.
the caroling, right? So
Oh, okay.
you go to house to house to
Yes.
the and then singing the carol is like generally about the Christmas, but it's a church thing, so it's always the silent night, holy night, or some
The
like
religious ones.
hymn
Yeah.
based
Him.
carol
Hymn,
songs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my childhood.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
in
nice.
Australia, Christmas is summertime, but actually, as you can see, it's been really cold
Mm-hmm.
actually in Australia. Not Chicago cold or Korea cold, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
been
weird,
cold.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been hitting 16s, even 12s. It's been
That's
snowing in
really
our mountains down south. So,
Really?
but normally on Christmas we have the summer. I'm up at my mom's at the moment. We have a barbecue. We eat our prawns, not shrimp, prawns, and and I go for a swim. And usually we play some cricket or something. We like to be outside. But I'll tell you honestly, I think if this is unofficial stat, I think every Christmas it's about 50% it rains, about 50-50. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah,
wet
it always
Christmas.
seems to rain on Christmas. That's my
Yeah.
personal
That's really
feeling.
weird, wet Christmas, not a
Yeah.
white Christmas.
I know, right? That's something.
Or not
Yeah,
a hot
About
Christmas.
that.
Go outside and enjoy the
Mm.
day. Are you guys excited by Christmas anymore? Like today, actually, with my family, we just did a quick drive around the suburb and looked at some really well done up Christmas lights on the houses.
Oh yeah, people
Um,
do that there.
yeah, and a lot of the kids were around and they were so excited. I'm like, oh, I wish I was so excited like you guys. I wish I was a kid again. It's
Yeah.
Christmas time. Yeah.
I was actually telling Soyoung about that because again, this is the same neighborhood that I grew up in like 25 years ago. And it's still the same. You still have the residents have been here for 40, 50 years and they still go all out with their
Mm.
Christmas decorations. I remember telling Soyoung that as a kid, my dad would take my brother and I in the car and just ride around the neighborhood, look at all these gleaming houses. I mean, from top to bottom, just decorating them. But nobody watched the movie Christmas Vacation. Nobody, Chevy Chase.
The National Lampoons.
National Lampoons, but there's a
Yeah,
scene
I've
he
seen
goes
that.
to his whole freaking house and he staples the light bulbs. There's like 10,000 bulbs in his house. That's what it
Yeah.
reminds me when I see these homes because they're just like,
Yeah.
whoa, like gleaming. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I went around, took some photos and some videos. So we'll put some on. I'll give it to Hokjun, put it on YouTube. I'll give him see if he can do it.
right.
But yeah, they put a lot of effort in. My mom's put in a little bit of effort, but these other houses are amazing, and some of them actually raise money for charity. Like you just give it to coin donation as a thank you, and they give it to charity. So it's really good.
that's
But
nice.
Hokjun, and Gio, as you know, teaching in Korea, the kids are starting to learn about Christmas and enjoy Christmas, getting presents.
Yes.
We've always had Santa come to Hagwon's before coronavirus, but during we didn't really do it. So the kids are learning to like Christmas, yeah, like the presents Christmas, yeah,
Well, sure.
yeah,
I mean, you have some like Hyukju who grow up in
Yeah.
churches and stuff where his parents are pastors and they explain their meaning of Christmas. But I just say, yeah, it's about family. I don't like to bring religion in the classroom. I don't want to get in trouble. So I just say, yeah, it's the year of giving, being thankful for what we have in life. And other people are like, my family's going to Singapore. My family's going to Malaysia. You've never been to these places? What are you, poor or something? Children, relax. Merry Christmas. Like, just take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would get to that point sometimes, but yeah.
Has having kids brought out more excitement for Christmas than what you had with before you had
It's a lot
kids?
more work because
Oh.
now if you didn't see, literally here on the shelf is the elf on the shelf. Apparently this was a thing in America a couple
Yeah.
years ago. So yeah, do you know what it is, June? It's basically about a little elf that you
Yeah.
just put on a shelf, and it's supposed to like watch the children and report back to Santa every single night.
Oh,
So
really?
every morning I have to get up and move the shelf. You have to name the shelf. We call him Zippy. So every morning I ask myself, I'm like, where's Zippy? She's like, over there. And she's like, wait, he's not there. And so she's like frantically look around trying to find him. So I just put them in
Oh.
different places around the shelf, like, oh, if you're acting bad, if you're pouty, Zippy's watching you. She stops, like stares at him. He's just like smiling and grinning at her. I have to make sure to move him once more.
Yeah,
So
I've seen you videos
yeah.
where the parents are starting to use the elf to freak their kids out, like they've drawn, yeah,
Oh,
drawn with
I
marker,
don't
and then they
that.
put the marker in the elf's hand, and the kid wakes up. Why did elf draw on me? Why did he do that?
Yeah,
Isn't
it's obviously
isn't
Keanu is just clueless. But go ahead, finish yours.
isn't the elf on top of your Christmas tree?
No, this is a snowman. This is the
Ah,
children's
ah,
Christmas tree. The main one is upstairs in the living room, but this is just they call it the Chicago Slim. But yeah, it's not
Mm.
too tall. It's probably like 2 meters or something like that. But it's a little snowman on top.
What about you, Hokjun? On Christmas, what are you going to eat and drink?
Well, it's a Christmas day, so I gotta eat the cake. I think it's kind of like all the Koreans will have the Christmas cake, actually. And the well, drink is just anything. Like you can drink
Soft
beer, you can drink soda, you can drink
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, you can even drink makgeolli with it. It's great.
Why the hell not?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get much time off over the Christmas New Year break?
Um, so I think it's slowly changing. That if I compare to my childhood, like times, when I was kid, I think it's kind of like natural um, to give more time to parents from the work. So they will, give them a like half day off or something like that. But
Yep.
now, like this modernized city, the people are like work more. You gotta work more, something like that. So
Right.
I think like being a parents in this era, like especially for the Christmas time, just like Gio said, it takes effort, right? I think parents are really stressed about this.
And a,
You know,
a lot of
yeah.
money, yeah. So,
Yeah, a lot of money is needed, and then yeah, they don't have much more time than if you compare it to like my parents' area, like my
Yeah.
parents' era. So yeah, I think it must be tiresome, but it's good. It's always good to have Christmas time. It's
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
almost
going
there,
off
right?
that, I just want to say like Christmas just really stresses me out. Even before I had kids, it just buying gifts for other people, I can't. It really hurts. It's just like, dear God, it's like, what do you want?
Give them the
It's
cash.
just because I feel like I have to compare it, especially if there's like, okay, the minimum is $25. Like, oh my God, now I'm more pressure on my chest. So you're just scrambling everywhere, and it's just like, and do you have Black Fridays in Australia, Keith? Black Friday?
Like after we call it Boxing Day sales.
Okay,
Boxing
so
Day
I
sales.
Boxing Day, yeah.
So if you guys didn't know, especially helped the day after Thanksgiving, right? The last Thursday of every November, the following day is Black Friday, which means that people wait in lines for hours upon hours for like these discounts, like 70 to 80% off in stores. And before it used to just be like a ruckus. Like people would get there like extremely early, sometimes right after like eating a meal. Like nobody really spends time with family anymore at dinner because like they eat like, all right, we're going shopping now. And they would dip out the same day. But for me, I've never done it. I've never gone to that extent.
Yeah.
That's
But
just
now everyone does shopping online anyway. So
now there's Cyber
Amazon had that.
Monday, which is that
Yeah,
Monday after. It's usually like on Amazon with a cup of coffee, just ordering everything, click, 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 delivered. But yeah,
Yeah.
shopping for people, Christmas shopping, it is stressful. This year, we didn't really have to worry too much about like the kids because again, we have 3 suitcases we're bringing back. Like that's our limit. So I keep telling everybody, stop buying the kids things. If you want to give them something, give them money. And I'll just transfer it to their account. It's just easier that way. But we got them a couple little things so that just the morning they can open things for those Kodak moments.
Yeah.
That's why.
All right, let's talk movies. We're going to do a lot of Home Alone. What's some other Christmas movies? You mentioned National
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
That's my
that's
favorite
always a
one.
fun.
We
Yeah,
watch it
that's
every single year. We
Yeah.
have to watch it. It's a tradition. Yes.
Do you consider Bruce Willis's
Die Hard? Jesus Christ!
Die
You're one of
Hard,
those people?
is that a Christmas movie?
It takes place on Christmas, but I don't think so. A lot of guys are like, "There's a Christmas movie." Whatever. Ho ho ho, mother Jesus. I don't consider it.
What about you, Hokchun? What's your favorite Christmas movies?
Home Alone actually, and then
Yeah.
it's kind of like usual Christmas movie. Like I really used to love the Love Actually on the Christmas
Yeah.
time.
Never saw that film.
I think the classic for me now is The Family Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It's a
have to
good
see
one.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I showed the
Um,
trailer yesterday to So Young after we were talking about that. It's a good
Mhm.
one. It hits
Yeah,
here. Oh, yeah. Gives a little knot in your throat at the end of the film.
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
growing up, I always liked the Muppets Christmas Carol, and then I liked Home Alone and stuff. At least the first Santa Claus, and
Oh yeah, Tim Allen.
I don't mind the cheesy love ones as well, like Love Actually, maybe The
Yeah, yeah.
Holiday. Some of those
Yeah,
cheesy
maybe
ones.
I like
Yeah.
Elf.
Elf, that's a good one. I
Will
like that one.
Ferrell, yes. That's hilarious. A Christmas
Even
Story. Have you seen A Christmas Story? Either of you? No?
I don't know.
Okay.
even Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Have you seen
I was
that
gonna
one?
say Jingle All the Way
Oh
with
yeah, Jingle All the
Sinbad and
Way.
Arnold
Yeah, yeah,
Schwarzenegger, where he tries to get the toy,
The
the
toy,
doll.
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
actually named in Korea Sold Out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. Yeah.
Are they starting to put Christmas into Korean movies and dramas? Hokjun? Is that
Um, there must be
not
a
really?
lot, but like like I'm not a big fan of like drama or the movie, so.
Same. Super John. Did you used to,
Right.
Hutchun, did your family used to put the Christmas tree every year in your home?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yes, but so now my family is all separated. Like like
Yeah,
my sister moved out. She got married.
yes.
Then my mom is still in the Daegu, and then I'm in Seoul. So we make a like little like when I was little, like we make like huge Christmas tree, like bigger than like the thing behind you in
Oh,
Geo.
this is the same. This is the children's
But
tree. Yeah.
it's a like like assemble kind of tree,
Yeah.
not a like real tree, but yeah, something like that. But yeah, it always like it always a fight, you know, who will gonna put the star on top of that tree?
Oh gosh, it was always my
Yeah.
dad. It was never even a discussion.
Oh really?
It
Like
was a
I
jingle all
always
the way. Like
insisting,
Arnold
and then
Schwarzenegger,
like,
he was very, yeah. Like,
hmm.
that's my tree. That's my house. I put the star on it. So
Yeah. We always open presents together. Like I had a mate down the road. He'd wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, just open all these presents. As a
Oh,
kid,
really?
as growing up, like I'd sleep over his place, and he'd just wake up and open them all. And but our family we always open up together. We go around in turns and give it.
well,
each other.
sure. That's
Yeah.
what we would do. My brother and I would never just like, wake up and run open gifts. Everything was just like, all right, you wait and go. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
really?
yeah, you pass it around, and then the
One
presents
at a
would
time.
dwindle down to the last one, like, oh, Christmas is over, But yeah. The reason why I asked, because growing up, So Young said she was the only individual in her family who celebrated Christmas. Like they never had Christmas trees, they never did presents, nothing like that. But So Young was always just obsessed with Christmas. And when we started to date, it was like early December. And she would just send me photos of her room, and she'd have her own little mini Christmas tree, everything would be decorated, lights be hanging from the ceiling. And I thought, oh, how unique. So I just assumed that Christmas just wasn't a big thing, and that the only reason the kids enjoyed it is because they were getting this like Western influence,
Presents.
yeah,
Yeah.
from us.
Yeah.
All right, that's all. That's my 2
All right.
cents.
All right, that's trivia. Home Alone. My
All right, let's
one
do
and
it.
two. I don't.
Alright.
I don't. I think I've seen number 3, but I don't consider them Home Alone movies. Just 1 and 2.
I like
The
the third
Macaulay
one.
Culkin ones,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
two Macaulay Culkin ones, yeah.
All right. All right. I'll start. All right. So, Kevin McAllister is played by who?
I know it.
Callisto. It's a
Kevin
Macaulay Culkin,
McAllister.
right?
Yeah, Macaulay.
kid.
How
Macaulay
old?
Culkin.
How old was he in the first movie? In real age,
Real
in
age.
actor
Oh,
age.
Right.
I'm gonna say 10.
Yeah,
I'm
good
gonna say
guess.
8.
I was gonna say 11. It was like 11, 10.
10.
It was 10
How
years old.
old is Kevin McAllister in the movie? So he was 10 years old. How old was Kevin McAllister in the movie?
9.
What do you think, Hodgson?
Still going 8.
Yeah, 8's correct. So
Yeah,
1
yeah.
point each. Good job.
Woohoo!
And then he had his brother in the movie. Who was his brother?
he had like 27 of them, didn't he? The obnoxious
No,
one.
actor brother. His real brother in real life.
The chubby
my
one.
God.
Yeah. The
No,
who
no,
bullied.
not that brother. His real life brother, one with the glasses and the shaved head who was
Yeah.
drinking the Pepsi with the suspenders.
Yeah.
Oh.
His real name or his character name?
Either. He-
Something Culkin. Hold on. It's I don't know his brother's real name. I know the films he played in, but I don't know his real
Melvin,
name.
maybe.
Nah, Kieran Culkin.
Kieran.
And
Kieran.
what was his name in the movie? Blah blah blah. Wets the bed.
Frederick?
Close. F. It
Yeah.
starts with F.
Starts with F?
Yeah.
Freddie?
No.
Freddie went to bed. I can see it's the I don't know. I remember.
Fuller.
What?
Fuller wets the bed.
Fuller.
Fuller? Oh. Okay.
Fullers.
FU too. FU too.
All right, I'll keep going.
Fuller. Okay.
In the movie, how many brothers and sisters does Kevin McAllister have?
See, this always confused me because I thought, who the hell are these people?
5.
2, 3. I'm gonna go with 6.
Well, there's 5 kids in Kevin McAllister's family, so he has 4
So it's
siblings.
4. Yeah. 4 siblings.
Really?
How
Okay.
many brothers and sisters?
He's got
2 brothers, 2
2
sisters.
sisters.
Oh, good fortune.
Yeah,
So-
it's do the math. Yeah. Well, yeah, because he's the 5th child. No. Okay. So okay.
Yeah. And the last one more. Oh, I've got a couple more in case you guys didn't get up with many. In Home Alone, no, I'll stay with Home Alone 1.
All right.
How many times does the statue get knocked over in front of his house?
Oh
This-
yeah, once by the pizza guy, once by the airport driver, once by the second pizza guy. No, I'm gonna say 3 times.
What do you think, Ocean? The statue, how many times does it get knocked over by the cars?
I'm going to go 4. I think the burglars must be knocked out once again.
It's the same thing too, but I remember that scene.
You 4 is correct, but the burglars don't knock it down. It's the
Oh,
pizza
really?
guy twice. Gio, you were right.
Right.
Yeah.
The shuttle driver, Gio.
Yeah,
And
shuttle
then
driver.
the police knock it over too.
The police. Yeah, I forgot that they.
Police.
Yeah.
All right. I got some for Home Alone 2. Do you guys have any trivia for us?
I have one. I got some. I got a couple.
Yes,
I
good.
got, yeah. All right. So in the first film, when he
Yes.
gets left behind, Kevin gets left behind. Where were the McAllisters flying to? What was their destination? Where were they going?
France? No, they were the.
In
Where,
the first film, right, when he gets
Yeah.
left behind, she's like, "Yes!" Right? Where were they flying to? Where was their destination?
France.
Must be somewhere cold, warm. Mexico.
Yeah, it was Paris, France.
Oh,
Ah,
thank you.
Paris. Yeah.
Paris.
I thought that
Florida,
was 2.
Florida's the second one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
if
second
the-
one.
Oh.
Yeah, when I saw that question, I'm like, wait, weren't they in Florida?
we can't go to a warm place in Christmas. It's not Christmas or something like that.
Yeah. See, well, who
Right.
knows the film, huh? All
Oxen,
right.
do you have any questions? Did you find any?
Nah, not actually.
No. All right. I'll
Wait,
start
I
with.
got more. I got another one. Just
Okay,
wait.
go.
All right.
All right, so going off of the brothers and sisters, what is the eldest brother's name? The obnoxious one who always bothers him. What's the name of Kevin's obnoxious brother?
I thought he was like Melvin or something.
No.
One
Oh,
who's drumming with the.
that's such a bad name as well. Oh, I don't know. What is it?
You don't know it?
I should know it, but I don't.
Think of like a short haircut. What is that called?
Yeah.
Joe, G.I.
No, think of like literally a short haircut. What is that called? I just wanna- My hair. I want to
Shave.
buzz. Buzz.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn it. Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the last one, she's, oh, I'm never gonna let that go.
Yeah,
The
one
last
more.
one is, let me see, what did I write here? Oh, what did Kevin attempt to purchase at the store before he got scared away by his neighbor?
I know it. Do you know it, Hokjun?
So remember, he's about
I
to
know it's
purchase
I know
something.
it's not a
And he asks the clerk, he's like, excuse me, lady, is this
Yeah, and
approved by the blah, 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 blah?
Then he runs away. What does
Yeah.
he steal?
Yeah.
I know the answer.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know.
Toothbrush.
A toothbrush. Ding, ding,
Brush.
ding. Good job. It's a toothbrush. Son, you need to
Right.
pay for this. Sir, where you going? Yeah.
All right, I got one from Home Alone 2.
All right.
How much was the room service bill at the end of the movie?
Oh my God.
In
room
roughly.
room service. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I can think of the scene. He goes,
The limo.
$700
That's too low.
or
I
higher.
think.
Okay.
What do you think, Hokjun?
$5,000.
No, not that much. No,
Okay,
not that much.
1,800.
no, under 1,000.
Under 1,000.
$967. You spent $967 on room service.
Yes, yes, right. Kevin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I have a student and the name's Kevin, I go, Kevin. Yeah.
I didn't have time to watch the movie. I don't have the answer. I got another one, but you know when the mum's at the airport and the family continue on their trip and she waves goodbye to them?
Yes.
As me and my brother, we always used to count how many times she waves. She waves like 12 times. Like that's what we used to count. But I didn't have time to check what the answer was.
Yeah.
But another question. What are the names, the duos named together, name the bad guys in both movies? I have a nickname in both movies. What is it?
The
I
Wet
remember
Bandits,
one.
Sticky Bandits.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Any more, Gio?
Yeah. What were the names of the burglars? What are their names?
Oh. Marley? No.
One is close. One is Marv.
Oh,
Marv.
Marv.
Yes.
Good one. Marv.
The other one. I don't remember the other one.
Joe Pesci's character.
Marvin.
I don't know it either.
Marv?
That's why I just remember Marv.
Yeah.
The movie was going on forever and ever. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Yeah. That's funny.
All right. Well, we got some of them right. Any more? That's it. I'm out.
Now I'm out of 2. Now
All
we're
right.
in the air. Yeah.
Boys, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a lovely Christmas with your family. Actually, I got a new niece. I'm an uncle. So
Oh,
that's
look
quite
at that,
exciting.
right? That's amazing. Yeah. It's gonna be
Yes.
Congrats.
Christmas too. That's really exciting.
We had a video chat with them yesterday. She's very tiny, very small. So that's a bit exciting for our family.
Mhm.
We'll have, the only problem is she's all the way in Lithuania. So we can't really see her. But,
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay.
but it's still, I think it built a little bit more Christmas excitement in my personal view. But for me, because to be honest, Christmas last 10 years hasn't meant much to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but I'm very excited. So, boys, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you next week.
Oh, absolutely. And to everybody, to all our listeners out there, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you
Yeah.
celebrate at this time of year. From us at 4 from One to you and your families, be safe. I hope this holiday season brings lots of joy and good things into your life. I'm not sure if anybody else wanted to say anything else before we chime off. Hutchin, do you have any words for our listeners? Any holiday wishes?
Like you just did that all.
Merry Christmas.
That is actually awesome. Yeah.
He's
Merry
like, well,
Christmas
he's like
to
it's in there.
everybody. Yeah,
not
well
like,
done.
like, oh, that was very sentimental, wasn't it? Good. Well, everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Also, you may have seen this in the last video. We have a new merchandise store. From now until the end of this month, we're running a promo code ho 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 to get 20% off your entire order if you choose to do so. As always, head over to YouTube, watch our videos, like them, click the subscribe button, click the bell to get future notifications. Visit us on Instagram, YouTube, Linktree, the one-stop shop to access all of our sites. With that, I bid everybody adieu. Have a good night, and
Good
see
night,
you
Merry
all
Christmas.
next week. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.